Hello children, welcome to online Vedic Maths classes. So as usual, we will be looking at the four-step formula. First, we will understand the technique and then we will get to know the concept, after which we will practice and then our favorite part, activity. Okay, let's now get to the topic of today's session. So today we will learn multiplication of a number with equal number of nines. Okay, so let's look at those with an example. So now we'll understand the technique. Uh, let's say you want to do 23 into 99. Okay, just a two-digit number, a smaller one so that we understand it better. Okay, first, there are two parts to this answer. Okay, so let me put a line here and here we will call it as part 1 of the answer. And this side we'll call it as part 2 of the answer. Okay, so to get to the part 1 of the answer, we just have to subtract 1 from this number. Okay, 23. 23 minus 1 is how much? 22. Okay, so that we will write in part 1 of the answer, which is 22. After this, to get to the part 2 of the answer, we will have to write 10 on top of units digit of the number and 9 on top of the other digits. So there is just one digit after 3, right? Before 3. So we wrote only one. Let's say if there were more numbers here, we would write 9 on top of those digits also. So for 23, there is nothing. It means 0, right? So we if there were any other numbers, we would have written 9 on top of that. Clear till now? So why we are writing, what concepts we are applying, we will learn in just few minutes. But just try to understand the concept of how to arrive at the answer. Okay. So now we will do 10 minus 3. This 10 minus 3. For we are trying to get to the part 2 of the answer now. So 10 minus 3 is how much? 7. Okay, so let's write 7 here. And then we have to subtract 9 minus 2. Okay, so 9 minus 2 is how much? 7 again. So 7 is the answer. Alright, so our final answer is 2277, which is 2277. So let's check this in the calculator. Okay, so we will try 23 into 99. Okay, so that is 2277. All right, so we have also verified the answer using the calculator. Now that you have understood the concept, let's try a few more multiplications so that we are thorough. Okay, so this time we will take maybe, let's do a three-digit number. So here we will do 289 into 999. So I'm writing 999 because in today's session we are trying to learn multiplying a number. This is the number with equal number of nines. When I say equal number of nines, so there are three digits in this number, right? One, two, three digits. So three digits, three nines. So that is what I mean when I say equal number of digits. Okay. So let's take bigger numbers, or let's do 9, 8, 6. Okay. Into 999. Okay. So let's do this. First, what we have to do, first part of the answer, awesome. We have to subtract 1 from the number, right? So let's do that. 986 minus 1 is 985 is the part 1 of the answer. For part 2 of the answer, we'll simply write 10 on top of the last digit, 9 on top of the remaining digits and subtract. Okay, so we can go from right to left or left to right. Either of the ways you will get the same answer. Okay, so initially we tried from right to left, right? Let's do from left to right now. Okay. So 9 minus 9 is 0. 9 minus 8 is 1. 10 minus 6 is 4. This is part 2 of the answer. Okay. So our final answer, if we were to write, is 985014. Okay. So let's check this with the calculator. Okay. So let us do 986 into 999. It is 985014. Okay. So now there is a knowledge check question for you. I'll give you just maybe 1 minute, even that is more, but you will be able to answer this in just few seconds by applying the concept that we have learned just now. Just pause this video, take some time, how much ever it is, that is okay. Ideally, you should be able to answer this in 10 to 30 seconds, if not 1 minute max. Okay, so just do it right away and tell me. So it's the same concept, divide it into two parts. Part 1 of the answer, just subtract 1. For part 2 of the answer, write 10 on top of this digit and give me the final result. Alright, so I'll wait for you to complete it. Okay, so I hope you have tried it on your own, and now let's discuss the answer. For part 1, we will just subtract 1 from this number and write it. So it is 875643275. Okay. For part 2 of the answer, we will write 10 on top of the last digit, 9 on top of the remaining digits, and subtract, right? So let's do that. 9 minus 8 is 1. Very good. 9 minus 7, 2. 9 minus 5, 4. 9 minus 6 is awesome, 3. 9 minus 4, 5. 9 minus 3, 6. 9 minus 2, 7. 9 minus 7, 2. 10 minus 6, 4. Perfect. So you got it right. So as usual, let's take this in the calculator, and let me tell you children, most of the calculators or some of the calculators actually cannot calculate this, So you are faster than the calculator and more capable than the calculator. Let's try checking if this calculator will give us the answer. 875643276 into equal number of 9. So how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 digits, right? So let's type 9 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, equal to, let's check the answer that we have got. 87564327512435672 4. Right? Is it correct? Perfect. So that's the right answer, and we got it using simple Vedic maths technique. Okay. Now that we have understood the technique, let's get to the concept of how we are arriving at the answer and what are the concepts that we have applied it. Okay, so let me just clear the screen for you so that we can learn the concept. Okay, so it's time for concept. Okay, so for part 1 of the answer, what did we do? We just subtracted 1 from the number. Okay, right? So the concept in Vedic maths is ekanyunena. Ekanyunena. So this just means one less than. Okay. So you can simply say predecessor also, but as part of Vedic maths, we have something called sutras. Okay. So we apply the sutra or the concept called ekanyunena. So when we say applied eka nunena, you just have to subtract 1 from the number. Okay, so number minus 1 or simply predecessor. Okay, so this is part 1 concept that we have applied is eka nunena. Okay, so for part 2 of the concept, okay, so what did we do? Good. So we have written 10 on the last digit and 9 on the remaining digits, right? So for part 2, what we have done is basically we have applied the concept which is called Nikhilam Navatascharamam Dashataha. Okay, so this is the sutra or the concept in Vedic maths that you have applied. It just means that subtract all from 9 and last from 10. Okay, subtract all from 9 and last from 10. So that's the concept. All right, so this is 10. Okay, subtract all from 9 and last from 10. So in this concept, whenever somebody tells you apply Nikhilam Navatascharamam Dashataha concept or the sutra, what you'll have to do is simply for that number, okay, let's say you are applying the concept for 2 3 4 8 7 6. Okay, so I'll say apply Nikhilam Navatascharamam Dashataha concept here. You will write 10 on the last digit and 9 on the remaining digits and simply subtract here. Okay, so applying Nikhilam Navatascharamam Dashataha concept here. Okay, 10 minus 6 4, 9 minus 7 2, 9 minus 8 1, 9 minus 4 5, 9 minus 3 6, 9 minus 2 7. So this is our answer. Okay, so we have finished the technique, we understood it, we got the concept. Now it's time for practice. Okay, so open your books, the soft copies or the hard copies, whatever you have with you, and get to the page where you have multiplication of a number with equal number of nines and practice as many as you can. Okay, till you feel confident that you're able to apply these concepts and get to the answer very quickly. Okay, if you think those sums are less in the practice sheet, try writing more number of questions in your book and then try solve them till you get confidence on applying the concept and arriving at the answer quickly. Okay, all right, so we have finished the practice also, and now it's time for our favorite part, activity. Okay, so as part of the activity for this topic, what you'll have to do is, as usual, go to any of your family members or friends or on social media, wherever you feel like. Okay, and challenge them that you will answer. Okay, you will answer to any number that they give by multiplying it with equal number of nines in few seconds. Okay, so whenever you're practicing, make sure you time yourself. The last time when you do, let's say initially you were doing it for 20 seconds. Okay, or let's say you were doing it for 1 minute, you were taking 1 minute. Okay, 60 seconds, and eventually I'm sure you'll practice that and then you will reduce it to at least 30 seconds. Okay, so challenge them that whatever number they give, okay, you will answer it in few seconds by multiplying it with equal number of nines. Okay, and take that challenge, answer them, and amaze your friends or family members, whomever you have challenged, and let me know how you felt and how they have felt by getting to know the answer. Okay, and when they ask you how you did it, don't say that it's magic. Okay, try to explain them the concept that you have applied. That way, you will also learn more. Okay, all right, I think that's all we had for today's session. And in next sessions or the classes, we will learn multiplication of a number with more number of nines. Okay, so in today's session we only learned when there are equal number of nines, right? If at all you have, maybe let's say there is 43 is the number and you have to multiply it with three nines, that is 999, then how will you do? Okay, so that concept. And there could be other way also, right? Let's say you want to multiply three digit number, okay, with less number of nines, that is, let's say you want to multiply 456 with 99. Okay, so how will you do? That's a slightly different concept to it. Okay, we will learn that in further sessions. All right, thank you so much for attending today's session. I hope you enjoyed it. Please keep practicing and growing. Take care. Bye bye.